Hello Minecraft, this is Takeanarrow, and today I'm playing on the server, and as you can see, it's snowing. No, it's just my nether portal. But since the last episode, I've done a little bit of work around the place. I'll quickly show you what I've done here. I've got a project that I want to have a look at today. But I'll just quickly get this over with, and we'll head over to spawn and set up what I want to do. Alright, so this here, last time I showed you my storage room, and I've finished it pretty much. So as you can see, it's looking pretty flash with the gold diamond block door and a bit of a carpet with golden pressure plates. I've got it all sorted out. I'm pretty sure I'll keep it like this. I've still got a few spots around the place that I need to fill. I need to go get some special stone bricks, but I think I've got it set up pretty good. I'll probably have this one here as my current project one. So I'll have this one for whatever I'm working on at the time, just as like a little go-to point to store everything in, or when I'm collecting all my resources, just throw them in there. So yeah, got it's pretty bare though, as you can see. Haven't got a lot. Still need to gather a lot of gear, but I also decided to add on like a manual or semi-automatic furnace room. This will be different to the one that I'll have behind these guys. That'll come from my mine and automatically sort and smelt all that. This one here is basically where I can bring stone, nether rack. You need spare iron, I find, or whatever I need. Sand and the glass, I can just put them in here. It'll smelt. I'll go grab something just to test it out. Got a bit of cobblestone here. So basically what you do is you'll put it in the input, throw it in there, it'll get sucked down by the hoppers that I've got behind here, and it'll automatically smelt this. The other thing is you put fuel in here, which at the moment I'm using blaze rods, because I've got quite a few from the dual blaze spawner setup I've got in the nether, and what will actually happen is these will automatically refill from here. And then once this is all done, all the items will come out here. There we go, we've got smooth sand which we can put back. Actually, it never was smooth sand. Stone. Yeah, so this is yet to be complete. I'm going to have a path here that will go down to my mine, but I've got to sort that out a bit because the mine's in a bit of an awkward spot to get to from here. So I have two paths that go down to my mine. One that'll come up to here for offloading anything that I need to offload, or whatever I need to do. If I need to get up here and grab something and go back down there, and then I'll have another path that'll end up in my main area that I've got to get sorted. So yeah, I'll head over to spawn and have a look at what I want to have a look at. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to do was I've heard, well, I've seen CT talking about that he's been trying to populate this village, and on the first episode, that's obviously what these buildings are for. But because we've only got, there's only an extra 7, I think. 7, yeah, 7 doors. So that's only going to increase the population cap by like 2. Maybe 3 if there's some spare doors that haven't been, like depending on the number of doors around anyway. So it's only 2 extra villages. So what I was planning on doing was I'm going to build like a villager breeder. And there's a few ways you can do that. You can either put massive amounts of doors in here to increase the population. So I think it's about 3 new doors that are like identified as being proper doors, like that follow the villager door mechanics. Will create 1 villager. So you need 3 doors per villager, so you can either build tons of buildings and try and make it look nice, or you can just add tons of doors everywhere. There's specific rules that you got to meet for them to be actually doors, and I'll show that later on. I've got a bit of a setup somewhere else. Another thing is that you can cure zombie villagers, but that can be quite painful. It's a lot of you got to use gold apples, you got to find them or use a spawner, and it can get long and tedious. So the way what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a fake village out that way further, and I'm actually going to have a setup so that they'll breed. I'll have about 16 doors, and I'll put 2 villages in there. I'll put them in like a little cage so that they can't get out, but we'll let the baby villagers out, and then basically the baby villagers, or if they reach adulthood, will fall into a little it's kind of like a trap, I guess, and then they'll automatically be shipped over here via a minecart, and they'll come out here. I've already started working on it a little bit, not much, just I wanted to work out how to do it. So what will happen is they'll come here, and then they'll just have to walk up and walk out the door. And I'm trying to do it all hidden so no one really knows, so that the population should increase quite a bit, quite fast. And I don't know where all these villages are coming from. So first thing I need to do is I need to sort out how I'm going to do this part so that the villagers can't walk all the way back to where I'm breeding them, but also so that the minecarts are broken so that the villagers are free to come up here and wander around in that. So I think I need it to be down at level 55, so if we'll dig down, but I don't want to, yeah, so I've only really got this 3x3 to work in. So if we go further down here, so 1, 2, 3. What's that? 59. I don't have any torches either. I think I saw some coal over here. No, I won't steal these ones. Where's the blacksmith? Oh, an hungry suit. 2, there we go. We'll just take these for now. There we go. That is Armadassi's house. I think he's starting to build the second floor now. He's been having a bit of trouble getting some nether quartz as well. I think he's got plenty now, so looks like it's gonna look pretty good actually. Alright, so let's go back down here. Slide this up a little bit. 7, 6. So I think 5 is the height that I've got the other one, so I need this to come along and drop down a little bit more. So I will. So they can walk out there. I wonder how easily they'll get out. Yeah. If this is going to work. Right, so they'll come along and they need to drop down 2 blocks so that they can't go back. About there. No, they won't go there, but we'll bring it this way a wee bit because I need them to run. I need the minecart to run into a cactus. I'll plant the cactus there. Let's get some light in here. And I need a crafting bench around. Actually, we should be able to just put this up there. growing too high. And then I'll have a hopper there, and probably a chest here. Hopper there, chest there. Right, so this will go here. Actually, that's too high. What am I doing? Oh no, that's about right. Block lag. Come on. Yep, there we go. Right, so basically, and then just clear these two out. Right, so the minecart will travel along there. I'll just drop this here. We'll come along. Actually, that's still too low. What am I doing? Oh, I see what I did. That'll be a hopper there. Right, hopper there, cactus there. Okay. And that one. Yep, that should be good enough. Alright, so the minecart will travel along here. We'll drop 2 blocks down, and that will make sure that they can't get back up there. Travel along here, hopper here, still a powered rail on top, into the cactus, that'll break it. Minecart will drop into the hopper and into a chest. I don't even really need the chest, I guess, because I'm not going to have... Actually, they don't stack, so I will need the chest. Yeah, so that'll go that way. What are we at? We are at... So that's 238. 238. Let's write that down. And I'll do that off camera because that's not very interesting. And then we'll go and check out where I plan to set the breeder up. And it's nighttime. Goody. Right. And then what I'll do is I'll break that block and these ones just so that they can't get back in. Yep. I'll sort that out later. Alright, let's go. Creeper. Run, damn it. Alright, so we'll go over here, another creeper. And must be where their torches. So I've kind of semi-hidden it just so people don't wander by and wonder what the hell's all this. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so this is it here. It'll be underground. And what I'll do is I'll put glass up over here just to stop the... I'll have to clear some of that as well, won't I? Yeah. So I'll put glass up around here to stop the zombies getting in, and then I'll place doors all around here. That one. And then that'll make this think that it's a... Try and turn this sound down. Right. So I'll add doors around here. There'll be 16 doors. So I think 16 doors allows for 5, just short of 6 villages, but that's fine because I'll have 2 villages set up in here. That'll be permanently in here. I'll have another door there. The 2 villages will be trapped. They'll breed. The baby villagers will wander around. They might make it to adulthood. And there'll be a door here. And then they'll wander into the door. They'll drop down 2 blocks. There'll be a tripwire here which will activate a what do you call it, a dispenser which will pop out a minecart onto the track. This will all be powered tracks and it will take the villager all the way to that house. And I'm pretty sure that, like, I've looked into it and I'm pretty sure that this is outside of the other villagers' range, so that this will actually be a completely independent village that will only ever have 2 permanent residents. So you'll always be, 2, 3 spots available so that they will always be breeding. And so that village should all go well. See a much bigger population boom than it should actually be able to have, but that's how you get around it. So what I might do is I might dig some of this out off camera and I'll come back once I'm finished. Okay, so I just jumped onto one of my single players. This is an older one. This was, not sure how long ago I was playing on this one, but this is before I started my LP, and I've actually built one of those systems, but at the moment I'm just pumping all the villages in here. So as you can see, it works pretty well. There's plenty of villages in here. I've got villages outside the minecart because I wanted to test if they despawned. Well, I was going to start up a villager trade in here, but I ended up getting rid of this one and starting another one. So I'll shoot up to, actually I'll look here. I didn't never set up a automatic minecart breaker in this one though. I had a cactus here and there, but it wasn't working 100% and sometimes it stopped. So, but with the other one it should work out pretty well. So I think what I'll do in the multiplayer as well is I'll add these will all be powered rails, just because I'm worried if chunks get unloaded through people running around and that the minecarts might stop here and then it'll just end up being it'll break the system really. So if we come up here, actually it's probably going to try and, as you can see we've got the tripwire there and it goes all the way down there. Actually I should be able to just break the wire. Where is it? There. Actually I won't even bother with that anymore. So basically this is what happens is in here there's 25 doors in here, so that allows for 7 I think. 7 villages. I've got 2 villages trapped in here, so they're constantly breeding, and as you can see here's this fella down here. Oh no, I just broke it, didn't I? So it's not going to work. This is just basically a refill for... Yeah, I just broke that. But anyway, what would happen is they fall... This is a refill for the minecarts. Just about out, as you can see. They'll fall down, they'll trigger the tripwire. It'll dispense a minecart, that was a powered rail, so that will actually send this along. It'll pick the villager up wherever he's standing, and it will ship him all the way down to where all those other villages are in the minecarts. So this is pretty much exactly what I'm going to set up in the multiplayer. I'll improve it though, so it's a bit better, like with the automatically breaking that. Okay, so I've got it all set up now. I didn't do it on camera because I sort of stuffed up a little bit, and so I'll just show finished product anyway. So as you can see over here, I've got 2 villagers trapped inside fences, and basically what this does is it prevents them from getting out, but allows the village children to get out underneath, and that means that they won't get stuck. It is possible that one might be under here when they turn into an adult and then they won't be able to get out, but I'm not too worried about that because we've got a little bit of room in the cap to allow for that, because we can have 5 villages in here before there'll be no breeding. So as you can see, here's all the doors. This will allow for 5 in the glass here, and as you can see the zombies, they want to get to the villages, so they'll sit up here. Usually they'll die at night time, but because, you know, ones with helmets on and that, they can't die. So basically what will happen is the children or any adults that end up in here wandering around, eventually what will happen is they'll fall down here, and the dispenser will put out a minecart, and the minecart will pick them up and take them over to where it should automatically break and into the village. So when they fall in, they'll trigger this tripwire. So I'll give it a go. So what will actually happen is, actually I should have put that block, not a. Right, so it should end up like that. I might put that on the top of it, stop them jumping up there. Okay, so then what will happen is, we'll put this one back in there, back in there. So they'll jump through here, I'll dispense one of these, a minecart, and they'll actually automatically get picked up. Oh, and we've already got one here. Yeah, that's something that can happen. If they end up jumping up twice or something, it'll actually dispense a few. But we won't worry about that right now. And then they'll get picked up by the cart, they'll be taken down here. Just down here. And then they'll drop down. Hopefully the other one's not in the way, otherwise it'll mess things up a wee bit. No. And then it gets automatically broken, picked up by the hopper, and placed into the chest. So as you can see, we've already had a few. I've actually had to, I ran out of carts down there earlier on, so I've had to already come back and restock, which means that it's either working really well or it's bugged. And either they're activating it too many times before they get sent down, or something else is going on. So we'll head up here. So look, as you can see, there's already one here. It must be, is it night time? Is it always not out? Yeah, it's night time, so he's hiding out, and then eventually, hopefully, when daytime comes, he should actually come out. So I've had this running for a while, so in theory there should be a few villages around. We'll just have to go and find them. Where's one? So I think there was about two once I took the other two for the breeding left here. So as long as they're more than two, I'll be happy. So that's three so far. I've got just bolted. 3, oh yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus that small one is 8. Oh yeah, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. 14. Okay, 14. So that's actually pretty good. Now, these doors here, I'm not 100% sure whether they will be considered doors, because you've got these blocks here which would actually be considered roof blocks, even though they're not a part of any roof, but you've only got the one block of clear space and the 5 blocks in front of it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it may be, but might be actually. But as you can see, there were 13. I think there were 13 villages. I'm not sure if there's any over here. It's pretty quiet, so I don't think so. So there's 13, so that would mean that there'd have to be 39 doors to allow that many. Actually, and there's another one here as well. Actually, I think that's the one that was running around. So there should be, to allow for 13 villages, you have to have 39 doors, and there's not 39 doors here. So that just shows that the system's working, and hopefully it carries on working, and there should be a lot of villages are running around. But I think I'm going to leave the episode there, and If you've enjoyed this, please remember to subscribe or like, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.